Howdy folks. So as I mentioned in my last video, I am about 41 hours into my fast and I feel fantastic. I was thinking about making a video once I got to 24 hours and then of course once I passed the 38 hours, which is what this app has a preset for. But you know what, we're gonna go ahead and keep things rolling. What has been working for me while fasting is going to be as far as drinking water. So I'm making sure I stay absolutely hydrated. I am using some pink Himalayan salt. I mix that up with my water to make sure my body has enough electrolytes, as well as taking my multivitamins, which does make me feel a little bit nauseous, but I drink more water and it usually is good to go. I'm looking forward to eventually being able to do a 7-day fast. For right now, I feel good. I don't feel hungry. I was feeling hungry last night, don't get me wrong. Just like I was on YouTube for a little while, just on the shorts, and there was all these amazing foods that people were cooking, healthy recipes of course, and just different things that looked very enticing and very delicious. However, I overcame. I'm happy to report that. Not to say that it's not going to come back, because the feeling of hunger is usually triggered by this hormone called ghrelin, and basically even though I'm not hungry, I'm feeling hungry because of my quote-unquote addiction to food, which absolutely was a thing. I mean, I used to eat fast food almost every single day, which is why I'm in the state that I'm in, right? So basically trying to be better, trying to do better. I'm going to be opening up my fast tomorrow at about 6 p.m., which is going to be officially 72 hours. So a 3-day fast. Each week I'm going to try to do one more day or every other week. And eventually I do want to be able to do a 7-day fast. That would be absolutely perfect. Just for the mental clarity and just to let my stomach do what it needs to do, which is known as, I'm going to butcher this word, so bear with me, autophagy, whatever, not King Joffrey, not to be confused with him. But basically what your stomach does, or like your body does, is starts to kill harmful cells, dead cells or broken cells, and it aids with regulating other hormones in the body as well. So I'm really looking forward to that, and just to kind of give my body and my stomach a reset, basically. So that's going to be one of the bigger things, is going to be just to get everything back at a baseline. Once I do break my fast, I'm going to be breaking it with some bone broth, followed with some chicken noodle soup from Chick-fil-A. I do miss it. Or some very light vegetables and fruits. You don't want to shock your system, because that could actually be very dangerous if you are fasting. Just do your own research. Like I said, I fast about 20 hours each day anyways, so those 24 hours fasts, or even those 2-day fasts, are not really that big of an issue when it comes to fasting. But I am looking forward to seeing how my body reacts to this prolonged fast. Furthermore, I would also like to add that once I do break my fast, I have got in contact with this meal service, which is known as Cook Unity. They're not sponsoring the video. I paid my own money to purchase their service. Basically, it's a meal prep service. They have about, the meal comes in about a tray, and I want to say it's small to medium sized portions, about anywhere from 500 to 1,000 calories each plate, which is really a tray, it's not a plate. So they taste good. Because I did get a chance to try one, so I was like, hey, you know what, and to kick the habit of fast food, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with this, as well as grilling some steaks here and there, but really just trying to get to a cleaner fuel source for my body. And that's what the goal is. And again, follow along if you like, offer your tips, helpful encouragement or discouragement, whatever you feel like, just comment below for the algorithm, do your thing. But I'm absolutely looking forward to it, and I absolutely am excited and then after that I might try Factor as well, because I see all the YouTubers that are sponsored by it. And hey, Factor, if you want to sponsor me, go for it. I only have like 200 subscribers, so it's not gonna be a huge sponsorship person, but hey, like whatever. But anyways, spending my own money to go ahead and review that food service and see how everything will come out, and just kind of go from there. But all in all, I feel fantastic. I feel focused. I am still trying to walk my 5,000 to 10,000 steps with this fast and see how that makes me feel. Yesterday my back was acting up a bit, so I did not walk as intended. I did take my dog out for a short walk because he gets a little angsty if he doesn't get his exercise. And unfortunately right now I'm not a big time YouTuber. I don't have a huge house or a huge backyard, but speaking it into existence, it'll happen one day, and that way he can run around and do his thing. But anyways, I am super excited that you're coming with me for this journey, and I would hope that you would subscribe and like and share it with somebody else who might need to encourage them to, hey, do a fast or make some healthier choices. I had been telling myself that I'm going to do this, and never really got around to it. I'm glad that I'm finally able to kick my own ass into gear and get started and take control of my health, because at the end of the day, that's what I need to do. So this video is already getting pretty long. Made it to 48 hours doing a little walkie walk. Body feels tired, mind feels sharp, but I'm gonna do the best that I can on the walk, and because later on I gotta take my dog out for a walk too. So, but yeah. Well, hello there. So it is about 7 a.m. We have about 12 hours left of the fast, and I absolutely feel like trash. I could only sleep about 5 hours and 1 hour of like deep sleep, whereas usually I get about 4 hours of deep sleep. So definitely feeling a little bit groggy and hungry as well. So, but I'm gonna stick it out. So the fast will be over tonight at 7. 72 hours in the books, and I'm excited for it, and I'm excited to eat. I think I'm gonna eat I'm gonna drink some bone broth and then get some grilled chicken nuggets, and then have my meal. But stay tuned. I appreciate you coming along. It is definitely not an easy feat, and it makes me very cautious of the 7-day fast that I want to eventually try. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the update for now, and I'll catch you guys a little bit later. Made it to 70 hours, got 2 hours left. So, wish me luck. You can tell, ooh, these bags, they look like grocery bags. Let's go. I just finished my 72-hour fast. I can't wait to eat. I am going to drink my chicken bone broth, and then I am going to go get some chicken nuggets. Healthy, lean protein. That's what we're going to shoot for. But yeah, okay, bye. I'm so excited. I'm getting my chicken nuggets. So I really wanted to make this comment that by the end of the 72-hour fast, I was weighing in at about 216.8 ounces. And I was very happy with that, because as you can see earlier, I was at about 219.6. So I am very happy with that. I'll take it. Hey guys, so we are officially a day out of that 72-hour fast, and I did end up eating my awesome chicken nuggets, which I'll get into that in a second. So the fast ended. I didn't feel really hungry. Like on the second day, the only time that I had really issues was when I was trying to sleep. So I do feel confident that I can gradually increase the days that I can, fast. But you're more than welcome to follow along with the journey of the fasting, as well as make sure to consult with your physician or your GP, doctor, whoever, just to make sure that it's okay with your body and your current medical ongoing system, whatever, right? So I broke the fast. I had some chicken broth. I had a cup of chicken broth to break the initial fast, which was not bad. It was chicken broth. After that, I went ahead and ran some errands and went and got some chicken nuggets. I got a 30 count with no sauce. I got some what is it called, mac and cheese as well. However, once I was able to eat it, and once I got home and an hour later, it just pretty much just went all out of my system. So I do want to urge on the side of caution that if you do fast that long, make sure that I thought I was having a very light and lean refeed. It turns out it wasn't, because man, let me tell you, I was in the bathroom like 4 or 5 times. I just thought that I was gonna die there. Not really, but it was what it was. But yeah, just be careful. And whenever you do your refeed, I think next time I'm just gonna do the chicken broth as well as just some fruit, and we'll leave it at that. However, this time around, I was like, hey, it's lean chicken. What could go wrong? A lot went wrong, but anyways, stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing more stuff, as well as just following along with the journey. My Cook Unity order should be coming in here shortly. So again, once I start eating, I'm gonna be just focused on those meals, eating that, and doing a sponsor free review of Cook Unity, so that way it might help somebody else with their weight loss journey, because we are genuinely in epidemic of obesity in the United States. And I mean, hey, health and physical health can have a lot of contributing factors to mental health. So with that being said, let's get healthy together. But I appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, and follow. This video is unsponsored. Literally, it's just me taking you along on a journey that I'm going on for the betterment of me. And if I can help somebody along the way, that would be absolutely fantastic. So with that being said, I love your face, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. I'll check in here momentarily in a few days, or another day, tomorrow, who knows. Trying to get better at my upload schedule as well. So I'll talk to you then. Till then, be safe. Okay, bye.